Okay, guys and girls and everyone else, I've got the microphone on and I know you're hearing me. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good night to all those people who have popped in here already. I am DrFox2000, your host. Welcome to day 116 of our Icelandic volcano eruptions. And lots of fun, except for we got lots of clouds again. And if the clouds do not lift, this will be a short show. I will limit it to 1 hour. So they turned into pumpkins. Who turned into pumpkins? Anyway. Before I get into the greeting, everyone, just to remind people, if you're looking at your chat box at the top, it should say live chat or top chat. That means you are currently watching the live stream or interacting with it. And if it doesn't say that, if it says top chat replay or live chat replay, you are watching one of the recorded sessions. And it's after the fact, after the stream has already aired. So just be aware of that. If you're watching the rerun or replay, you will not be able to make comments over in the chat box as normal. You will have to make your comments underneath, and they will be answered by me later on down the road when I get the opportunity to. Anyway, so having said all those nice good things, we do have the volcano on the screen. It is kind of, right now, I think just in a lull in between doing eruptions. I'm going to go say hi to everyone in the channel. And of course, I'm going to start out with Arizona Snowman. And welcome, glad to have you back in here doing your fine job. And let's run up the list real quick. I've got Grandma B is in here, Peggy Norman is back, and of course Piggy is in the house. Gary's Variety Channel is also here. Welcome you guys. Truth is back. PJ Steele is also back. Anyway, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Tom Winter also here. Jeffrey Anderson, Jay Donaldson, Shannon is also here. Sue Hayes is also here. Welcome all you guys. Glad to have you in here. Scott Rilliford. Let's see, who else? Juliet is back. Colin Dedman is also back. Glad to have you on board. Sandra Rockland is here. Misty Gris is also back. Jen R. also in the house. Let's see. Philip Green from way down in New Zealand. He's also here with a fox and a thumbs up. Thank you. And let's see. Going up, Hard Rock Girl 58. Welcome and glad to have you on board. Also, Bobby Joe is here. Mushy Peas. I think that's the first time I've seen you in here, but welcome anyway. And hope you, I was going to say, hope you like the views, but I wish we had better views than what we're getting with all the clouds. Mary Putney also back. Let's see, who else did I miss? 420 is also here. Rebecca Patterson also back. And welcome you guys. John Elliott is in the house. Friend is back as well. Lava Bomb, Jeff Burke, Grandma B. Glad to have all you guys back on board. Theo and Santi also back in the house. DJ, I don't know if I mentioned you, but hi DJ. Ray Scott also here. Let's see, Stephen Foster also back as well. Welcome you guys. Ken Hodson, Sandy Bird. Welcome you guys. Zoe is also here. Flo Smith is back. Let's see, and somebody was saying that it is Ragnar's, 3-month birthday today. So it's 3 months old for Ragnar. Pretty cool. Let's see, who else? I think I got Kevin Haynes earlier there. Just going up the list, seeing real quick. Robert's also in the house. Glad to have you on board, Robert. Helen Cartier also here. Going up to see who else I missed. Echo the Bot. Welcome back. And nice to have all you guys back on board. And good to see you. If I missed your name, I do apologize. There's quite a few of you in here very quickly, so it's hard to get to after everyone. And like Isaac as an example there, Dr. No Name, David Antrikin, I think is how you say that. Welcome, glad to have you on board. Mellings McGick, I'm not sure if I said that right, but Merlin's Merlin's Magic? Magic. Okay. We kind of got that. Anyway, welcome. And saw the time lapse. That was very heavy lava flow in Maridalia Valley. You betcha it was. Anyway, Jason Slater also in here. Ez is also popped back in. Glad to have all you guys on board. And yeah. Unfortunately, with the clouds the way they are, we've had a very, very hard time seeing things. I think this thing may be starting to glow and get close to an eruption. Let's see. Well, that picture ain't gonna work. Let's go back to this one here for a second. Maybe we'll pop to that one instead. No, that's not gonna see it. We'll wait. I see there's a pinkish hue or glow, and we'll let the eruption do its thing first, and then we will get into all the other nitty-gritties. And like I say, we do have very, very poor visibility due to the clouds and so on, but I will do what I can to kind of talk about that bigger opening on the north side, actually both openings. On the north side, or should I say all three, and that would be more accurate since we have two outflow points and a tunnel. So anyway, here comes the gooey stuff. No touching the lava, you guys, and no throwing it at each other, and be good, be nice. It's all there, just enjoy it. Get the fans out, Doc. Yeah, I was hoping Gudentag, since he's back from his trip in Italy there, that he could, or Sicily, or wherever the heck he went, that he could get some fans out there for us and get rid of some of that. The lava chamber move underground. We don't know. I don't think the lava chamber itself moved. And I will get at what I think it's the way the spout is shaped within the cone, but we'll get to that in a minute. Pumpkin time. Hey, how come you got pumpkin to come up there, Piggy? I tried that. It didn't work for me. Anyway, this is very lavely, and I'm enjoying looking at that. Let's see if we pop to that other guy's view there, if it's a little different. We don't see so much on that one. I wonder if they're in sync or out of sync again. That happened to me earlier. I was looking and had to reset a few things. And yeah, that's the problem. It wasn't live. Okay. So yeah, if we pop to the other scene, that's what it looks like from the other one. So we will stick with our close-up right now, and we will look at that pumpkin. And what? Pumpkin and pork chops? No, that doesn't go very good together. Okay, enough guys with the pumpkins. I think I put a thing in there that if you do it within 10 seconds of each other, it basically considers it being throttled, and it stops it from doing displaying it. So We try not to have, people overdo it. That way, it's not going to kill the chat. Anyway, okay, we see this is kind of not throwing up any more lava right now, and I think what we'll do is I will pop over and go look at what oh, there is some more lava coming. Maybe I'll just hang on a little bit. But we will talk about the backside of this lovely scenario here, and also about the amount of flow that is coming out of it, and where that flow is coming from. Well, where it's coming out of the crater. Okay, so that's, I think, the more important part. And okay, I think that's pretty good for the eruption. I'm going to pop over to the other channel here, or the other setup scene, and now this is one of the still pictures that I was managed to get out of the still camera up on the north end, and of course it's looking at everything that we need to, and you can see the very, very large opening, or the way that that hole is right there. Whoa, hey, that didn't lock down. That's what the problem was. Okay, I'll probably have to remove that. We'll put some more new crayons in there so we don't wreck anything. And getting good at getting these crayons going. Anyway, if you're looking over here at the top of the crater, you can see the way the opening is opened up, and the other stuff that I was looking at was this material sitting there, and that is a little bit odd, and same with this here. So I was wondering, okay, what is that? Is that coming from that hole that we had over there, or did it get blocked and it's now flowing out? Instead of flowing this way, it's could be now flowing over that way and filling that lower area up, right? So that's kind of what I'm kind of thinking there. But the cool thing is this thing right here, and that is where majority of our material has been coming out. I keep hearing things bleeping at me. Okay. Okay. Okay, that just worked. Okay, can't get distracted here. Got to keep going with what I'm doing. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do too many things at once, and I cannot do that while I'm doing a show. So, okay. So anyway, you seen that opening there. If we pop into the other photo that I had, and there you can see it a little bit more as to the volume of material that was flowing out. And I know this is not the greatest of picture, but also you can see the material flowing down there as well. So some of that material may have gone this way, and then of course and I know it's very, very hard to see, but this thing has built its own highway for the lava to come down and then this way. But I see most of it is now coming out and pouring into this area here. So we did see material coming both directions. Actually, sorry, it got here and then kind of curved over, and that's what it was doing. I know that's a lot of scribble on there, but that's a pretty large opening, and this one here may end up getting somewhat bigger. And let's see, and we can't see anything down on the bottom here where that hole was. So very interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the crater and read what some of the questions are real quick here. Good day, Jenny. Welcome to the channel. Let's see who was asking. Saw the time lapse that showed the section of wall below the collapse appear to push away and settle back down. Okay, interesting. I did not see that, and that I think would have been cool to see. Volcano time lapse from June 13th lets you see. You can see the side big block of wall that's moving during eruption. Okay, on whose time lapse? So I've seen more. Many people say the time lapse, but I have no idea whose time lapse you're referring to. So if somebody can let me know whose time lapse it is, there's a few guys out there. So all right. Let's see what else we got going here. Have you heard of the loose tooth theory? I have not. Brutal Avenger. Okay. To do with the moving block. Okay. I have not heard about that yet. Think design build is trying to find it. All right. That would be good if we can just get the name of who or what did it, and then we can get at it. And let's see. Okay, the other thing I just wanted to mention here is, I don't know why, but I've got a nosebleed again. I've created time lapse from beginning of this month until today from across the valley. It shows the back wall moving back and forth. I've sent you the link. Okay. I will have a look at that and see if I can copy that link there and drop that link over here, and we will see if I can find it real quick. And it says this video is not available. Why? This video is private. Okay, that's what it says. And it doesn't let me do anything with it. Sorry. Okay, let's see what else we got going on there. By the way, hi everyone. Yeah, hi Robert. Glad to have you on board, and good to see you. Let's see, Brutal Avenger. Okay, as the cone fills, it closes up the gap. As it moves, then it opens as it drains. Okay, very interesting. Kind of a hydraulic damming system, if you will. Very, very cool, very neat, very interesting. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I was kind of looking at there. And then anyway, with the walls, or sorry, the holes, the flow, that's what I was talking about earlier. Anyway, that's not a heck of a lot happening otherwise. And let me see if I can get a couple other things playing here. I had, we'll turn this one off. And one of the things that I did see was a lot of lava flow, and I'm going to see if I can turn this back on. Now this is kind of a close-up or zoomed in, so the quality isn't that great, but I'll try to push it live here. And this was kind of just showing how fast this material was exiting the crater. And this is actually that front funnel that we were looking at. So if you're looking here, this is the area that you want to watch. And it's actually almost like a ski jump for the lava as it was going over. So that is the larger of the two vents. The other one is on the back side over there that we can't see from this angle. So you notice how that lava is welling up right there. That is moving pretty quick. So okay, I will try that again, Rob. Thank you. So that is pretty awesome to see. So I'm gonna let that one play while I go hunt down the other one here real quick. And okay, that's in this time lapse. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that set up here real quick. I gotta stop that time lapse. Okay, and put that back there. Then I can move it to where I need to. New window, make smaller, slide over. Yeah, we can do this. Anyway, you see the amount of lava that's welling out of that. That's just keeps going and going and going. And that is a lot of material moving at a very, very high rate. So it's a really, really large amount. And then all of a sudden it just stops. And that was it for that. So that's kind of, I'm hoping that's going to give you your lava fix anyway. Seismic activity for the past 3 days, which is awesome. Okay, we will get to that in a minute. I got to turn the volume off. That thing is driving me nuts. Oh, that's the old squirrel effect. I have to concentrate on what I'm doing. Anyway, and then we had a lot of smoke after that eruption, and I'm wondering if we had some more material fall in, but most of that is very, very white, and I kind of noticed it's doing you know, the big billow of smoke. So I'm wondering if it's off-gassing right at the end as the material is being pushed up, and it's got gas pockets in it, and those are finally hitting the surface. So anyway, that was kind of that. Let's throw it back on the volcano here. All is quiet, and let me see, a bunch of things got thrown at me while I was trying to go through things. Yeah, the seismic activity, we will get to that shortly. Travelers in the whole world put out a few videos today of people walking onto Theater Hill again. Oh my God. Really? That's bad. Okay. It's Iceland Volcano time-lapse. Okay, I will have a look for that. Anyway, this, thanks, Think, Design, Build, no worries. Gary, yeah, the people walking on the lava, that's not smart. You can't see it on the close-up view, but if you look at any of the time lapses on the right side, even from a long view and rewind and forward the footage during the eruption, you will see it. Okay, very interesting. We'll have to try that. And here comes some more lava. I put the link in the comments yesterday's show. Oh, okay. We'll have to take a look for that during my break, and we will try getting this other link set up and flowing as well. So the time lapse, that is. Chicky Gomberg is also here. Welcome, Chicky. Watch DrFox on the tall volcano on the side. Break time for me. Jade, that's an excellent break. Dr. No Name, why are you pausing it? You can't pause it and go to sleep. Not allowed. Let's see. Silvus RUV cam showing lava bursting out of the breach crater. Is it? Let's see. Yep, it is. And there you go. That is pouring out of there pretty darn good. So yeah, now you can see that ski ramp right up front there. That is just awesome. And it is just pouring out like crazy too. So every time it wells up, you can see more flow. And thanks for throwing that in there. And it has cleared a little bit, so we're all happy about that. We like that. The fact that it cleared enough that we can actually see something. And it may make it worthwhile for a stream for 2 hours tonight after all. And that is still throwing out quite a bit of lava. And you know, the funny thing is when it's throwing out the ejecta, it seems to be throwing it in different directions at different times, but all directions. Not just out onto one side or the other. It seems to be tossing it around quite a bit. Dr. Fox, I snub bopped it. Okay. Well, that'll do it every time, Piggy. Thank you. And let's see, who else we got? That's our lava. Lava love, just awesome. Yeah, it is. And there it's going back to its little slumber or taking a break, one of the two. And while it's doing that, I think what we can do is well, we can kind of leave that for a second. I'm still seeing here that this is kind of probably another one of those ramps that it's going over and kind of pushing, and looks pretty good. So very cool stuff. Okay, so let's see, it's always worth a second or worth a 2 hour stream. Yep. Just the lava is just a sideshow. Yeah, sure. The lava is what glues us together. It's the addiction thereof. So anyway, as that's cooling off, I wanted to pop to our wonderful chart, and people were looking, and this is not the latest one, but it's pretty close to it. And you can see that we are still doing the very, very deep cycles that we've had before. It has not changed, and it really looks awesome to see, you know, that those cycles are continuing. So as I mentioned before, what's happening here is during the drop of a cycle all the way down, and then picks up again, goes all the way up. So it's telling us our cycles are deep cycles, so it's cool, interesting to know, and I think it's fairly awesome, and to keep watching it, you know, like that. I was also comparing some of the different charts. Grindavik, as an example, it has a fairly similar chart to this, but on a much lower scale. So it's somewhere down here, but it still also goes lower down on the bottom end. Maybe what I'll do is I'll pull that one up during the break, and we'll see what we can do. Echo the Bot, love you, show, great communicator. Thank you very much. And oh, okay, so he sent a better picture. I think that might have been same as the one I had, but I am going to make that original and see. Okay. Why does it want to save it there? Come on. Need to have it in the right place. Volcano stuff. And where's that other folder? Okay, don't know where the other folder went. Okay. I'm missing a folder. All right, we'll figure that out later. So, thanks, Rob. Got that. And we will get it back onto some views here. And of course, you see that's the different views there. And right now we are not seeing. Why is that thing doing what it's doing? Okay, that's kind of odd. Things are going weird on me. Okay, we'll go back to here. This is safe. Hi. Okay. Going south is in the house. Glad to have you guys here. Vivian Schnell also there. Troy E. Laura Rennie. Glad to have all of you guys on board. Don Nicholas also here. Maui Me, I don't know if I mentioned you earlier. Good to have you here. Sharon Snyder. Okay, Jeff Burke. Unsung Furball also back. Clive also in the house. Welcome. ELA. Welcome and welcome back, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out right now, Rob, what you sent, and I will have a look at it during my quick break, and we'll load a couple things up. I have no life, hour and hours of lava, and till 3 a.m. in the morning. Oh my God, Juliet. Are you really that bad off that you need to? Hang on. We may have to find some therapy for people. Oh, these lava fixes aren't working. Oh, too much fun. Too much fun. Okay, so very cool, you guys. But I am looking at this. I think I am going to get ready for taking a quick break. I see we are just about there at the magic half-hour mark, and it is that time, so I'm going to try to load up a few things here without messing it up, and hopefully we can do that in the right way or right places, and then I won't have any problems. Okay, so already exists. I did save it. Okay, I cancel that, and I will make things happen. So, guys, Pepsi, ice, and some tissues for the nosebleed. Yep, yeah, that was actually kind of just started all of a sudden, and well, it's basically ended. But we'll keep going. It's I don't know what the heck. Anyway, for those who are liking what you see so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, guys. The YouTube analytics really do gear on that. Also, if you want to see more of these live streams, we do stream daily, and you can find the times down in the description down below. So if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to consider doing that, and also hit that notification bell. That way you can get somewhere every time. And I do appreciate that super chat, Gary, and that Pepsi and the ice is going to be coming right up. Actually, I'd take my Pepsi without ice. It's or how do they say it? Neat in the bars. Although, I haven't been in a bar in years. So, anyway, there's one left in Talk Air. Anyone else here? Wait, is there anyone left in Talk? What? You mean there's nobody at Talk Air? They're all here? All? Okay. Well, we'll have to invade his place at the end. We'll have to do a mad rush. We'll post post his link like crazy at the end, and everybody gets to go over there and cause problems for him. And Unsung Furball, donut on me, £5. Holy mackerel, man! Thank you very much. And that's going to be an awful big donut for £5, or donuts. Anyway, thank you guys. Thanks for the super chats. Really appreciate those. And again, as I mentioned before, nobody has to by any means. I do appreciate the support though. So I'm going to go take that quick break. If you haven't hit that like button yet, give it a shot. If you needed to subscribe, you can do that. Check down below for the other material as to times. And I'm going to be back in a few minutes. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you're watching day 116 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions. And I'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, guys and girls, I got the microphone back on. I am DrFox2000, your host. You are watching day 116 of our Icelandic volcano eruptions. Right now you see on your screen, of course, Ragnar, our lovely volcano. It is in between cycles, and I see a whole pile more people popped in while I was on my little break. I see Thunderstruck is here, Smoking Joking popped in the house. Hell of a Deal is also here. Jew Smith also popped in, Kent Eno. And hey, Siggy Ragnar, our wonderful landowner. He's the guy who actually owns that thing. And he came to a conclusion of getting those, he paid those lava workers too much, and they keep dumping more than they need to out. Also, Brenda K is in the house. Jade also popped in. Yona is back. Welcome. Let's see. Miss Pam 13, welcome. Coxter Littlefield also in the house. Let's see who else. Sunil also back. Welcome, you guys. Doina Fred also back in the house. Glad to have you guys back in here, and always enjoy having people return. Leo Carlson, also Milwaukee Dan. Welcome back, you guys. I don't know if I said Brenda K or not, but welcome. Also Vicky H. Glad to see all of you people in here, and if I did not mention your name, I'm not trying to be rude. It's just too many people to go through and try to name everyone. So anyway, we see it's starting to cook again. Definitely throwing up some lava. So very nice to see that. And ooh, this time we even get some lava flow over the front edge. So that must mean that that thing is really full, and if it's pouring out the front at that height, I'm sure it is just gushing out the back right now, because the back, both sides there are much lower, and would definitely be dumping a lot of material out right now. Yeah, that is just absolutely incredible to see. So, you know, when it's flowing over like that, it's like, holy mackerel, when it's on this front side, because we know how big those gashes or gaping holes are in the backside. And just imagine how much is flowing to that direction. Very awesome. Can you change cam? Truth, let's see, I don't know which cam you want to go to. We can maybe go to that one for a second, or we can possibly go to this one. Oh yeah, I see which one we want to go to, and that is this one. So you can see it pouring out, and I think we might have missed most of the major action on this one already, but it is still pushing up there quite well. So we can see your gush. Yep, it is definitely going. You guys are so welcome to our little hellhole. Thanks for sharing this with me. And you know, Siggy, we are so happy that you are actually in the channel. It makes life a whole bunch easier. And the nice part too is that you enjoy watching this. This is pretty awesome. And I do have a question though. Did you ever think that you were going to have a volcano sitting in your on your land like that? You know, that, I mean, this thing is kind of completely out of character, I guess, for what's there. You know, typically they blow for a while, then they die, and then that's it. And this thing may keep going for years and years and years. So it's kind of interesting to see. Okay, let's see if we can throw it back on one of the other cameras here. Okay, that one is kind of dying out as well. And we'll go back to the really close up where we can see some more stuff spurting inside a little bit. Very, very cool. 80 million square meters now. Wow. Actually, it's more like, I think it's over 93 or 95 cubic meters. Not square meters, but cubic meters of material that has come out of the entire volcano system. So it's getting way up there is what it is, guys. Definitely way up there. I see Space J is also back in the house. Jason Slater, welcome you guys. Peabody, lots of valley to fill up. Yes, lots of valley to fill up, but you know, it's gonna pour right over that. If it doesn't cool enough in that valley, it's gonna flow right through it. What? It done wonders for Iceland's tourism. Yes, it is. LOL, getting yeah, up there. It is getting up there. Okay, so I did load up what Rob had sent, and I wanted to kind of show. I think we will show the kind of two comparison slides first, and to give you a little bit of an idea of what it looked like way back when, and what it looks like kind of now. And this is just an interesting shot, and we thought you'd like that. So, you know, remember way back, here is the valley, which is our so-called no-name valley, as everyone called it, or Upper Meridalia, and that was the original. And then what happened was it filled up with lava. So that gives you a pretty good idea what that looks like and the difference between it. And so if we, whoa, wrong button. So if we go back, so this is like the original view with no lava in it, just a little bit spewed out, and it's squashed again. Oh yeah, I know, I see that. How come it's squashed? Oop. We're gonna have to fix those. I hate when things get squashed, but I'll take a look and see why that's doing that. It shouldn't have. I actually had it set as in I didn't want to stretch it. So things that make you go Anyway, we'll work on that. Okay, but now looking for the two little what? Looking for your two little for a little two-door Jeep. Oh, okay, two-door Jeep, a Willie. That's what he needs. Siggy needs a Willie. Oh boy, that's bad. All right, never mind. I'm going over this other one. I'm going to show this, and that one doesn't look too squished. And there you go. So this is where you get to see that back wall moving, and I was really amazed at how much movement there is. And for those who aren't sure of where to look, I am going to put an arrow in there to look right there at that back piece. Okay, that's what you want to watch, and you take a look at this. When that thing starts moving up and down, you're gonna kind of go, huh? Wow, that's a very large piece of material, and I'm waiting for it to move up and down there. You can actually, there it goes. There, you see it jumping up and down, and it actually pushed it out a ways. And that lava, that's just intense to see. So anyway, that kind of gives you the idea. Actually, I may play that one again just so you guys can see that. And Let me get back on there. So, yeah, squashed again. That's how. Okay, I posted. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see why it squashes things. Anyway, we'll clear that off, and my software's a squasher. It likes to squash things. But you know, it hasn't squashed those buns I put on there. I don't know why. Anyway, there you can see it kind of let go, and that back piece, and then you'll start to see it moving, and there it pushes out and it lifts up a few times, and it's got to have a heck of a lot of lava pushing it to be able to do that. So anyway, we'll get back to the other screen here, and yeah, that is actually very, very interesting to see the amount of movement that was in there, and I kind of have to wonder what's going on. Oh, smiling face for a change. Okay, we don't mind looking at her. She's not so bad. Anyway, going around the cameras real quick. Okay, what is it? 99,742,000 cubic meters, according to Pistol Pete, is what has been dumped out so far. So that is a lot of lava, a lot of material. You know, if you kind of meter, but if anybody had that and calculated it out, that's a heck of a lot of weight in that valley area. And I'm going to pop to one of the other cameras here real quick. And oh, something is not working right. I'm getting some buffering on my end. Please ignore it. It will go away. Why is it buffering? It shouldn't be buffering. I got good bit rates. I hate when that happens. Okay. Anyway, Freeman is also in the house, and I also noticed Thomas popped back in. Hugh Blackburn, T-Light is also here. Rico popped in. Glad to have you guys all on board. Banana Hammock. Haven't seen you in here before, but how's the angry toilet today? Well, I don't think it's a toilet, but it is doing its thing. It's moving whole walls around, so kind of an interesting adventure. And let's see, oh, that guy's still buffering. I gotta see what the heck is going on there. Got some internet slowdown or something happening all of a sudden. But anyway, we see some people out front there having some picture taking time, which is kind of cool. 1 diamond per Siggy. I wish there was diamonds. 99.7 cubic meter a million meters volume, and that is a lot of volume. Not sure how much it's increased space-wise though. If it's I don't think we've got that much growth as far as the area. It was somewhere around 4 square kilometers that it was covering before, and I don't know if that's really increased any or not. 300 trillion tons. Siggy, you got a gold mine there. Have you ever thought of going into lava sales? I hear 90 million per hectare. Oh wow. When it cools, you can mine it. Yeah, it's going to take a while before it cools though. At least a couple of years after the eruption is over. Nothing like going in there while the eruption's still going on, and then all of a sudden you get in there and start digging, and out comes a whole bunch of material that you didn't think was there, as in gooey lava. Yeah, I have an angry bird in the background. I can hear it. It's either angry or it's hungry, and it's giving his mother the what for. Okay, what else? Where's the lava going? It is going into the northeastern area, and that was best depicted by the previous pictures that we had at the beginning of the show here, and I will put a couple of them back up just so you can kind of see what's going on as soon as I battle my way through the other stuff here and figure out where I put it. I know I had them here somewhere. Okay, get rid of that, turn that back on. So this kind of will give you a little bit of an idea where it is actually where it's actually going. So it's coming out of the back or north side of the volcano, and major flow was down like this and then coming around and going this way. We had some arms of lava going down both sides of this hill. This is a little bit of a higher area in the middle here, so nothing has covered it yet. Mind you, yesterday it was uncovered to about that area, so it this is all fresh material right here, and it is quite interesting to see. But that is all flowing to the northeast into Fagradalsfjall and starting to build that area up. So that's what it's doing, and we will get back to the volcano here. I see it's turning red inside, so she should be cooking pretty quick. And on that note, I'm going to take a break. We will throw the map up after the break, and I will see what we can do with that. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll worry about the map after. And anyway, I'm going to go take that break, guys. I'm going to leave this on for a second. And don't go away. If you haven't hit that like button yet, consider doing that. You are indeed watching the live stream of the day 116 of the Icelandic volcano's eruptions, and it looks like this thing is going to erupt again in short order. I may just leave it on one of the other screens here. If we go back onto here to see it erupt. I don't know why my picture is so fuzzy on this one. I wish it was a little better quality. We'll see what we can do, and I'll probably switch back and forth between the two, but we should be able to see something happening here shortly. Anyway, I'll go take my break. If I switch it during the eruption, you'll know that we just want to get better views. So don't go away, guys. I'm going to be back in 5 minutes. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and stick around for our second half of the 2-hour stream today. And yes, we're going to keep going since we can see it. So we will okay, I gotta shut that off. I can't just, every time that bleeps, my train of thought is just gone. And anyway, I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Thanks. Bye. Okay, guys and girls, I turn the microphone back on. I'm your host, DrFox2000. You are watching day 116 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions, and I am back. And of course, I'm your host, DrFox2000, who lives a long ways away from the Icelandic volcanoes. And I'm about 5,000 kilometers away, or 3,154 miles roughly. And we are enjoying the lovely live streaming from Iceland, and being able to see this is very, very cool. We've been following this eruption since back before it actually even erupted, as in it was still earthquakes. So very, very cool stuff. And anyway, people were asking about where the lava was flowing and so on, and how far it's gotten. So I will put the Rob's map back up that he so graciously supplied and worked on so hard. And there it is, and I will get it up there. And as you can see, it shows the flow, of course, with the dates and the color coding and so on. So very interesting. I'm going to switch screens here so I can actually go over it. And let's see, get my crayons in the right spot. So majority of what's pouring out is over here on this side, okay? And it is pouring in this direction, and going this way and going around here, and pouring into there as well as into here. And of course you see how nicely it's fanning out and then continuing on and fanning out. And I believe this is now actually gone out here a little bit. I was looking at some of the other shots there earlier, so this actually has flowed out a little bit of there, which is really, really cool to see. So that kind of brings us back to a possibility of where is this stuff going to flow? Is it going to be going through Nathagi first and then hitting the road? Or is it going to continue doing what it's doing and filling up Fagradalsfjall and heading back in that direction? So it's going to be an interesting thing to see how that works. And I'm going to actually see if we can bring up the other chart here, or of where they guesstimated that this may flow. And let's turn that off and turn this on, and we will go there real quick. This is back from in April is when they actually made this chart, and I'm glad they did, because they had all the possibilities of where it can come out. And of course, if we're looking here, right where the red mark is, that's where the berm is, down at the southern end of Nathagi. And of course our volcano right there, where the big star is, and you can see that, and that flow. And I'm going to change color on the crayons real quick. So that flow is going out about here and heading down into the valley, roughly that way, and it's kind of splitting up around that kind of hill in the middle there. So and of course it's fanning out in here as what we've seen in the other map, and then continuing on to fill Fagradalsfjall, and it has a lot of space to fill. Once it gets out of there and does start heading south, it's going to take a long time. And again, right in this area here, it's going to do a lot of spreading out. It's just the same as what we've got up in the northeast area there in Fagradalsfjall, we're going to see it fan out. And then, of course, eventually it will progress down. And you can see the little red arrows. Those are potential places that it could flow and cause the problems going over the highway. And then, of course, the entire brown area down below the highway is potential for, it could flow anywhere in those areas. So they're not sure of exactly where it's going to flow, but that's in all likelihood what's going to happen. So again, it's pretty awesome to see. So when you're looking at, I can get rid of that scribble off of there. That kind of puts it back into the map here. It's kind of the same interesting scenario. So we could probably, I better get my color back. Probably see some of that flowing out and starting to head south. Now this berm here already has material pushing up against it, but it's still only right at the very base of it, so I don't think there's going to be too much happening with it. And this berm, from what I heard or understand, is still doing very well, same as this one here, right on the elbow as the flow comes down, since we have not had that much flow really going down through the southern end of Geldingadalur, and although we do have more flow going into it as of today, so we do know that that's happening. So let me clear that, and let's see if we can get back to a volcano. I think there's something cooking, unless I'm just missed it. And trying to keep up with the chat here. It's moving awful fast. And something I've been considering doing, and I'm not sure if you guys like it or would appreciate it, but if the chat goes too quickly, I think I'm going to end up having to turn on slow mode, and I'm trying not to do that so we can keep the flow going. But if we get too many people in, then it starts moving way too quickly, and we miss comments and all kinds of things flying by, and it's very difficult for everyone to read. So that is something we want to consider. So Arizona Snowman says, no, Dr. Fox, no, don't do it. We will see what we can do. So we do like to have the stream going, and it is not yet. Okay, I won't do that yet. No, we need a little bit higher chat rate, but I do want to keep an eye on that, just so you know there, Mr. Arizona Snowman. Let's see, what else we got? Self-service? What? Is the lava self-serve? Get your buckets out, Dr. Fox. But if you use slow mode, what would I use my motion sickness pills for? Come on. Those motion sickness pills are... never mind. You use them for when you're going out driving, Rob. At 110 miles an hour. Oh, man. Too much fun. Down those windy, curvy roads. Oh, lots of fun, guys. So, yeah, my nosebleed is kind of stopped for now. It did start up again a little bit during the break here, and it's kind of a hard thing to control when you're talking too much. You need to kind of sit back. Smooth, Doc, very smooth. Well, hey, I try. Anyway, we see some lava starting to peek over again, and it is a lovely color. I wish they would move that camera up just a slight bit, though. And ooh, there we go. It's flowing over this side again. That is awesome. Look at that lava just gushing out. So what we were just saying about Geldingadar is going to get a little bit more lava. It's happening. So definitely, ooh, is it ever happening? Maybe that loose rock over on the other side is blocking the holes up, and we finally get to watch the lava come back this way. I've yet to see a decent picture off the other side. Still waiting for that thing to refresh. Let's see if I can get it. No. I'm trying to get the other one working here, and yeah, it's just being stubborn for me. Okay, I guess, yeah, that would be the first one. I'm just looking at the still pics, and it's not doing what I need it to, so that is pretty awesome. Anyway, let's see what the other view is kind of foggy, but we still see splashes going out, and unfortunately not the greatest of views. Eruptions are getting bigger and higher. Yes, and I did notice that, and it's kind of making me wonder what the heck is going on. Okay, this is the forbidden cam, and we're looking at that. Looks not too bad. So still some lava splashing up inside. I do like that color on this camera, though. Very interesting. Yes, Rob, I actually had a real nosebleed. Emphasis for something I didn't understand. Oh, okay. No. Physical red material, liquid coming out, similar to volcano erupting. It starts coming out when you don't expect it. Yeah. Yeah, it actually calmed down a little bit. So I'm trying not to move my head around too much, and hopefully that will stop it from doing too much. Ooh, splashes. I like it. So anyway, yeah, this what was mentioned there, that things were actually going up as far as the volcano. Jeffrey Anderson, am I sitting in the nosebleed section? I almost wonder if I am. Maybe I should move my chair to the other section. You're literally becoming a volcano duck. Yeah, you are what speak. You betcha. Literally, the gusher. It's when the walls start moving I'm gonna start to worry, though, Rob. Really. I think then we'll have problems. Oh man. But okay. I'm trying not to move around too much. I'll be okay. It happens on occasion. I've had it happen before, so not a worry. A few years back, I had the same thing for a while. So activity goes up with high tide. I don't think so, Jason. The tides on there aren't going to change it that much. But I was going to go take a quick look and see if we had some updated seismic data to see if there's anything increasing. And one of the things I did notice is we are starting to get up a little bit higher in the way this thing is actually erupting, higher frequencies. So let me just put the latest and greatest on in a second for you, and we will get into the right spot. And let's see, there we go. So, okay. Let's get that in there. Okay, so if you guys notice, like, I don't know if you can see it, but whoa, I forgot to lock that. Lock position, get crayons. Ooh, I took them right out of there. Ah, darn it. Gotta get new crayons. Okay, we'll get the colors. Some kind of nice color. Red, lava color. So, if you notice, oh, that's not lava color, that's pink. What the heck is this thing doing? And a thick line. There we go. We'll clear that pink line out. Okay, so looking real quick here at the chart, and we notice up here the peaks are getting higher, and it's starting to go up. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a change and we're going to get higher eruptions. When you can compare with what we had on the older ones, this is actually getting up there fairly high, and I'm wondering if that is an indicator that we are going to get more fun in the future. So let's throw it back onto this one. Okay. All right. Let's see. Lots of blue. What, baby blue? No baby blue there. Let's see. Thanks so much, Truth. You're good people. Yeah, that truth above all. Truth is a not bad guy. You missed the super chat message. Did I miss a super chat message? There, I just scrolled up. I was busy looking at other things, and I got distracted. For child support, for this awesome stream. Okay, for child support. Yeah, you mean bunny support? We'll deal with that. Thanks, Truth. Really appreciate that. £2, and we'll throw that in there. Okay, Rob is saying, Dr. Fox, I'm getting sleepy now. Please send me Fagradalsfjall overflow link so I can update the map again. Fagradalsfjall over. Okay, overflow link. I'm not sure which one that you want there. Oh, or you want you want that link for that. Oh man. Okay, I'll have to work on that. Right now, this is not a time for me to try to go find links. Okay, I will look for it. Is your blood pressure okay? I'm wondering, Sandra, actually, you know, when I had this, like I said, a couple of years ago, I had it happening. And I wasn't sure what the heck was going on. I did go to the doctors, and they checked it out, and they said, yeah, no, it's just you got on my one side I've got what's referred to as a restricted adenoid, and it's got fairly thin walls to it because of you know, you're trying to breathe through it. It's actually, they can correct it with surgery. It's just I've not had any time to do any of that kind of stuff. And where they would enlarge the or remove some of the adenoid or trim it and allow it to heal and be able to breathe better, and it wouldn't be wearing as much. So I actually know what's causing it. So it's it is okay. Jeffrey Anderson, you're having a Dr. Pepper and you're not sharing it with anyone? Ah, Coca-Cola. Oh, Doug. I don't know if that's not good for you. Nasal lunacy. Yes, I have. You got it right, Irish Monk. And welcome if I didn't say that to you earlier. Take the time to take care of yourself, Dr. Fox. Yep. I do have to sit down and do a few of those things. I know I kind of get caught up in the day, if you will, and in a lot of cases, I don't like going to doctors or dentists, and I know I need to go to the dentist big time. So also probably should do a few more doctor visits. Although every time I go there, all they want to do is put rubber gloves on, and nah, never mind. You guys don't want to know that. Anyway, yeah, okay. So, yeah, our volcano's been doing some pretty awesome, pretty wild things. And, of course, it was very neat to watch that chunk right there, this big piece, triangle, move back and forth. So, and it actually kind of jolted the whole thing out. And it's very neat and interesting to see, and the amount of pressure that has to be inside that cone in order to move that large of a chunk of lava or you know, cone. It's incredible, because that's probably couple thousand tons, and the weight of the lava is just lifting it up and dropping it back. Piggy says I'm off to the doctors as well. Yeah, that probably is a way to do it. Go to the doctors and make sure you take care of yourself. Siggy back in 30 minutes. Okay, Siggy, that should be just about the time we're wrapping up. Hopefully you will make it back before we shut her down. Good, Larry Vladika, always good to have you in here, Larry. And good night. Have a great evening. You take care, my friend, and we will see you on the next stream or two. And I'm just trying to pop around the camera, see what is cooking. And we still aren't getting that great of a view from the still cam way down in the south. I did want to go check out what was way down in the valley, and it's still dark down there, not seeing a heck of a lot there. And this guy is still turning and churning. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Back to this one. I think this is probably our best view. I'm going to leave it right here while I go have another quick break. And hopefully you guys will all stay... what? Wine corks good for nosebleeds. No, I'm not a wino. But, okay. Oh, somebody started up their hog out there on the street. I'm sure you can hear it. Thanks. Oh, Kevin Haynes throws in $3 there, super chat. And thank you very much, Kevin. Appreciate it. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I don't have monetization turned on while I'm doing the streaming. Okay. And wanted to make sure of that. So that has been stopped for the streaming, but still for the replays, the monetization is on, just so you guys are aware of that. And I know it probably saves somebody a few shekels there, or a few bucks to worry about, but I figured it's easier when you come onto the stream that you're not going to have that commercial popping up first. So I hope that's the way everybody has done it and enjoyed that. Anyhow, I am going to go take that break, as I said, so please don't go away. And yeah, it's a bacon bike. That's what it is, the bacon ride. Anyway, be cool, guys, and don't play too much in the lava while I'm on my break. And give me about 5 minutes, and I should be back, as long as I don't do anything foolish. So keep smiling. I will be back. Okay, I turn the microphone back on. I'm your host, DrFox2000. You are watching live stream of the Icelandic volcano eruptions here on day 116. And it is erupting again and throwing all kinds of beautiful lava up in there. So get your lava fix while you need it. And it is doing awesome. Love that that output and flow out of there. Very, very cool. So hopefully it will continue to be good and behave. We'll flip to the other camera real quick so we can see. Boy, that sure got bright over there. That lava flow out of that area is just tremendous right now. And I'm wondering if that wall piece is moving with all that pressure. But we can definitely see that if you're looking down here, that stuff is actually elevated. So it's pouring out of there very quickly and going over what is kind of like a ski jump. Holy, look at that lava just pour out of there. Wow. Glad I turned it to this one for a second just to see the overshooting. And that is pretty awesome, guys. So let's pop it back to the other one and see if it's still cooking. Pretty cool. Shannon asked, what has happened to the sound? I can't hear you, Dr. Fox. That's probably because I was on a break. I hope you can hear me now, Shannon. Biggest in a long time. Okay. And yeah, you know, these eruptions, they seem to be a little bit on the bigger side today, and I'm not sure, you know, why that is. But we are definitely getting more lava coming up, so it's definitely pushing and doing its thing. Let's see, we got 490 people in the stream. We got 369 likes. For those who are in here and haven't hit that like button yet, please do consider popping that thing real quick and see if we can get a few more likes up there. And also, if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, please also consider subscribing if we've earned your subscription. And if you need to turn on the notifications, that way you can get your daily stream doses here. So hopefully that will help you guys out. Now, one of the things I was going to say, when we get to the end of the stream today, we want to pop over and actually invade Talk Air Iceland. And I'm going to get his link posted up there for you guys, so we can do that right away. He is streaming the volcano as well, but he is not doing any narration on there. So anyway, I will put that link up in the top of the screen and paste it up there. So you guys can go have a look after, and we will go do that, and just so you guys have it when the time comes, and I'll pin that up to the top. Also, I did want to do some honorable mentions to our Julia. What was it, Mosek? Anyway, Julia's videos from yesterday, or well, they were actually from the 10th, and she posted one on the 10th and one yesterday from the 10th, and some awesome stuff in there, and I actually did want to bring that up as well. So if I go back and get a link for hers, I will run her link through here anyway, if I can find it real quick. And why am I not seeing it? I will find it. There it is. Okay, give me a second or two, guys, and I will post that link as well. If I've got the right, yeah, perfect. And her channel is growing as well. So we hope that she has had a lot of fun there in Iceland. She was just there to visit and happened to get all those lovely shots, and we really appreciated what she had put up there. So for you guys who have not gone over there, she does have a couple of those good videos, and I will pop that in here now. There's Julia's good stuff there if you wanted to pop over and have a look at hers. That's the link. So she does have a pretty awesome channel, and we are doing pretty good. Okay, so I wanted to go around. The camera's still looking back down. Yeah, it's gotten darker down in the valley, and of course the other one was still buffering, so we're not going to see much there. This one has clouded over on us again. This is the MBL one. Just looking at that feed. Smoke just like the other one, and it looks like the clouds are going to return here for us, and they cleared enough for us to have a stream today, which is pretty awesome and pretty cool. So anyway, I wanted to kind of wrap things up with going back around. So the lava flow, basically, if you're looking at the map, that's kind of where we're at today, and it's pretty awesome to see that. And I also wanted to throw back let's see if we can get that back on here, do a quick split, and although I don't think I needed it. Oh no, that's the wrong one. There we go, we got it split. And where'd that other video go now? What the heck did I do with it? So many things that I load up so quickly all the time, you forget where you park things. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no, not in that folder. Darn it. Always fun when you do this. Okay, so I need to get back in here. Hit that guy. Hit replay. So okay, this is the that time lapse, and just to show you guys. And if you see that back side of the crater, I'm going to draw an arrow so you know where to look. And if you look in there, this is what you want to be looking at. It's that area right there. And you can actually watch the whole side of the cone is moving outward and lifting up and setting itself back into place. But it looks like it has displaced itself. There it goes. And you can see it when the eruptions start pushing. There, it's moved it up and down a few times, and that looks pretty wild, pretty awesome. So I just figured I'd throw that one back in, and it is pretty neat to see. And our views are getting very cloudy, guys, and that's not good. Mind you, we are just about at the end of the stream anyhow, so I don't think it's going to be that bad. And yeah, looking at the other ones here, it's getting worse. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's put it on here. Joshua Turner has a couple of fantastic FPV drone footage of mass eruptions before the leak started. Lots of detail. Okay, Thanks, Mike, but we cannot just show anyone's video on here. We have to have permission, so it will be really, really cool. Exciting. Siggy will return before the end of the stream. Yeah, we hope Siggy comes back and brings his fan along so we can get rid of some of this smoke or cloud, fog, smoke, whatever you want to call it. The bouncing boulder was, yeah, it is. Actually, I probably we'll run that one again, just because it is very, very unique. So let me throw that on, and there you go. So you can watch where that is bouncing up and down, and literally it, you know, the amount of pressure that has to be in there in order to push it that far. That's it's got to be incredible pressure just pushing against that lava material, the cooled lava, that is. And then of course, if you know, pushes hard enough, that fresh lava in the cone there is very porous, a lot of holes in it. And here you watch it slide away a little bit, and then it starts lifting. There it goes. It slid down, and now it's bouncing up and down. And that's an awful lot of material doing that. So very, very cool, guys. And we'll throw back onto our close-up view here. So yeah, it looks like we're pretty much at the end of our day's worth of stream here, and I just wanted to go back to the seismic chart one more time, if I can find where I stuck it. Oh, it wouldn't be in there, it would be in the other folder. And then we can do that. Go back here and turn that guy back on, turn this guy back off, and there we go. So as far as the seismic data, and this was a fairly recent one here, so actually there might be one that's a little bit more recent, but this does show you how much this thing has been erupting, and that it is still doing its very deep cycle eruptions, very unlike what we had originally. You know, these were the eruptions, the heights before, and of course this thing is exceeding these heights, and of course as I was saying, we're very deep cycled, as in going down and then going back up, as far as that the time duration. And so very, very interesting to see. Not quite as low here, but the fact that it's moving up a little bit, the more we get up here, the more ferocious on top it's going to be. So we're going to see more lava spilling over, right? Anyway, we'll clear that off, go back to the volcano, and hopefully it's cleared enough. Nah, we still can't see much. So what I am going to do is I'm going to wrap it up. I know it's probably a couple minutes early, but I'm going to say thank you very much to all of you who have come in tonight. I really do appreciate you guys popping into the stream. If you haven't hit that like button yet, and you did like what you've seen today, please do consider hitting that like button. Also, if you want to watch more of these streams, we do stream daily, and you can find those stream times down in the description, as well as if you hit the or bop on the fox, that'll open up that subscribe button, and you can hit subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. That way you can get notified for the streams. So I'm glad that all of you were in here today, and I see lots of people saying good night, and thank you all. I really do appreciate each and every one of you popping in here. Karen, Ellen, Kelly, I see you are back in here. Thanks. I remember was logging coastal Oregon. Okay, Mount St. Helens, yeah. Okay, very cool. Anyway, we did cross over the number 420. Yes, we went way over that 420. 420, don't worry, it's at 436 likes, and I really do appreciate that from all of you guys. Oh, sorry, 438. It's gone up. They made me a liar. Oh, sorry, 439. And it keeps going up. So thank you. Oh, 442 now. Jeez, I'm not going to be able to. 443. There. It'll probably stay there now, right? We'll see. Oh, there we go. 444. Excellent, guys. Kananaskis Country also popped in. Good to see you back here as well. So anyway, for those who did the super chats tonight, thank you very much for supporting the stream. Do appreciate the super chats, although I keep telling everyone it is not required. So by all means, thank you, and really do appreciate it. I will definitely be putting it towards the trip. And yes, I am going to Iceland, just not sure exactly when yet. That is to be determined with all the goodie stuff yet, as far as work and how airlines will work and all that. So it's still in the planning stages, but it's moved forward and higher on the priority list since I am vaccinated properly, so we don't need to worry about that fear. Anyway, I came in too late, Philomena. You're not too late, but you're pretty much at the end of the stream. And sorry that you missed it. You know, we do start at 5 Mountain Time, and you know, if you pop in a little earlier or on the weekends. Weekends we do have that 4-hour stream on Saturdays and Sundays. Pending the weather, of course, so it's always one of those things. Anyway, as I was saying, thank you very much to the super chatters. Also, thank you very much to Rob for providing the map as well as the time lapse. Really do appreciate it, and that's all good stuff. Towards your walking boots, Evie, thank you very much for that £5. Awesome, and I will definitely put it. I don't know if I need new walking boots. Maybe you need special lava boots or something. We'll see. Buy yourself and Snowman a Pepsi or two. Okay, dream of a hive. Why, thank you. Very kind of you guys to throw those super chats in. Why are you quitting already? Siggy, it's 2 hours. That's why I'm quitting already. And I'm glad you're back, though. You missed all the fun. In the last half hour, it was so action-packed. There were so many things. And I'm kidding. It's just doing its thing. It erupted a few times, and the weather conditions are getting worse, and we can't see anything anymore. See, you're gonna have to go back in the replay and see what you missed that last half hour. But man, I'll have to rewind to see. Yeah, you'll have to rewind. Anyhow, and also I want to throw out a special thanks to Siggy and the landowners for allowing all the tourists and the cameras and everything else onto that property, onto their property. It is really an honor to be able to witness and watch all of this material, and I really do appreciate that, and thank you to Siggy and the landowners. And I know they aren't making a pile of money on this, that's for sure. Especially when it's cloudy like this. Those low-hanging clouds are always bad for business. Okay, anyway, I'm going to get off of here. So again, thank you, Rob, for the awesome maps and the time lapse and photos. Really helped out with the comparison there to show what it was like before and what it is now. So very very cool. And also thanks again to the super chatters. And on that friendly note, we will see everybody on tomorrow night's stream. Hopefully our weather will be a little bit better. The weather gods did kind of cooperate a little bit today, but not as much as we would have liked. Although they did let us see a little bit. So thanks, guys. And if you guys want to go see more, and I don't know if the weather's going to clear, but Talk Air Iceland up on the top of the chat. I have it pinned up there. He's running his stream 24/7. So if you haven't gone over to Talk afterwards there, you can always have a quick peek and make things happen. And on that friendly note, I'm going to get ready to shut her down. And it doesn't matter what screen I put it on. None of them are showing anything other than funny discolored things. So let's see here. Here's one. We can see something. The berm down in that Haggy. Anyway, guys, thank you everyone for being here. Thanks for being on day 116. And hopefully we will see you all tomorrow. And you take care of yourselves. And I'm just trying to get that thing up. There we go. Thank you for watching. And I don't know. We don't have a volcano. We need to draw one. Volcano, rough edge, and then we need to have lava spurting out. Okay. Since we don't have a volcano, I figured I'd do that. Anyway. Take care, everyone, and please tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Take care, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.